Alright, hi everyone. For today's tutorial, we are going to do a get ready with me kind of makeup look. What we're going to start off with is this Nourish Organic Pure Hydrating Argan Face Serum. It has apricot and rosehip in it. All you need is one pump, and it is really good for normal to dry skin, and it's really good on my dry skin. I even used it during the winter. Next thing we're going to do is moisturize. I am using an Estee Lauder Day Wear Cream. It again is really good for dry skin. And next we are going to go ahead and try to get rid of some of those black under eye circles. I like to do this before I do the rest of my face. And just make sure you blend it in well so that you don't have any creases. Next thing we're going to do is prime our eyes. I love to use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It is hands down my favorite, and I feel like it blends in really well with my complexion, and it's just the perfect base for eyeshadow to stick to, and it makes it last throughout the day. As you can see, I kind of fast forwarded through this part because it's pretty self-explanatory. Next thing we're going to do is use this L'Oreal color with a MAC 239 brush. Now, as you can see, I like to just get a little bit on one side, and then I like to pat it onto my eyelid because there can be quite a bit of fallout with this color. You could go ahead and use like a Max Fix Plus to make the color a little bit more opaque, but I didn't want to do that in this tutorial. So I go ahead and put two coats of this eyeshadow on just to really make it strong and show the color off. Okay, now that I have this on, we are going to go ahead and use our crease color with a Crown blending brush. This is probably one of my favorite brushes to blend with. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all over the crease, from the inner part of my eye to the outer part of my eye. I really want to make this color pop so it just blends in and looks seamless with the other color. And as you can see, you're just going to go ahead and get this color on there and then blend, 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 and blend some more. And if you find that you have missed a spot, you can go back in and pick up some color and go in and blend some more. Okay, now that I have that all blended in, I wanted to make this a little more glamorous, and I'm going to go ahead and use this really dark color on the inner and outer part of my eyes. Now you'll go ahead and apply this color, and then we're going to want to go back in and blend it out because the black can really stand out and just look pretty crappy if you don't blend it in. So go ahead and apply it to the outer V and the inner corner part of your eye and blend away. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and finish getting this dark color on our inner tear duct and the outer V, and then we will go ahead and blend it out once we have it applied the way we want it to look. Just make sure that you blend away to make the transition between colors seem more seamless. Blending will definitely benefit you in the long run. So blend, 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 and blend some more, and you should have it. Now that we've got that all blended, we will go ahead and take this light pink color and use it as a highlight right below our brow. We want the transition between the darker gray color and the brow highlight color to look really pretty. And I think if I had used a white, it wouldn't, so this pink looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and tightline our upper and lower waterline. Now remember, everybody does this a little bit differently, So do it however it makes you feel comfortable. Next, we'll take this MAC gel liner and go ahead and line our upper lid. Now again, this is something that everybody does their own way. I like to pull my lid as taut as possible to make sure that I get a smooth, seamless line. And when I'm done, I will take my Daywear cream and a Q-tip and clean it all up, and then apply mascara. Great drugstore mascara right here if you're looking for one. And I did this off camera, but I did go ahead and apply some false lashes because I do it my own way. And then I like to take my foundation and apply it in dots all over my face because I kind of want to look like I have the chicken pox. Not really. So I do this, and then I take a brush and buff it into my skin the best the way I can, and then I like to warm up my fingers and go ahead and go in and go over my skin to make sure that the foundation is really pressed in there. I feel like it gives you more of a flawless finish. Next, I will go ahead and do this step. It is like a concealer and highlighter in one. It's a new product for me that I haven't really used before, so I'm a little unsure of what I really think about it. So it's kind of like a work in progress for me. So I'll go ahead and put this on, and after that I will go ahead and put another concealer on because I always feel like my under eye circles just look traumatic. And then I will also go and find any blemishes that I have so I can cover them up as well. Next, we'll go ahead and clean in the little accident I have because sometimes I bump my concealer up against my eyeliner, so I don't do wing liner very often because it's really hazardous to my health because I'll cry a little bit when I mess it up. Okay, and then next thing we will do is go ahead and make our brows look pretty. I feel like brows are a big statement on your face, so I always try to go a little extra and make sure they look pretty. I draw mine out a little bit more than they are because I like to pluck my eyes to death, or my brows to death, and they're sparse. And then we'll go ahead and put a little blush on. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and apply some blush. This is Coraliste, I believe is what I used. One of my favorite colors. And then I want to make sure that I go ahead and illuminate my skin with this Lorac. I believe I had gotten it in a sample box once upon a time and never used it, and now I love it. I use it all the time. So I will use it to highlight my cheekbones and right above my brows. And you want to make sure that you go ahead and set the areas that you get oily in, which for me is my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And next we will go ahead and make our lips pretty. Make sure you line your lips, it'll help your lipstick last longer. And don't just get like the basic outline, make sure you fill it in, otherwise you look like a bad commercial from the 80s. I remember doing this and I don't know why I ever did. Next we'll go ahead and put lipstick on. I actually just bought this at Walgreens the other day and I was so excited they still had it.